There is a delicate issue that many people over 60 quietly endure: constipation. It doesn't make a scene, it doesn't call for emergencies, and it's not as scary as some other health problems. But if you've ever experienced the bloating, the heaviness, and the days of struggling in the bathroom, this isn't just a minor inconvenience. Constipation doesn't just bring discomfort, it robs you of sleep, steals your appetite, makes you irritable, and more importantly, quietly erodes your quality of life. What's concerning is that many people assume constipation is simply a normal part of aging, that it's just the natural outcome of getting older. But that's not entirely true. Constipation isn't an inevitable part of old age. It's your body sending a clear message: I need proper care. The good news is, the solution is not complicated. You don't need laxatives, uncomfortable procedures, or expensive probiotics. In many cases, simply adjusting your diet wisely can significantly improve, or even completely resolve, constipation in a natural and sustainable way. Food is the best medicine, if you know how to choose it. And today's message will walk you through 5 simple, accessible, and easy-to-eat foods that work wonders for digestive health in older adults. These aren't exotic superfoods. In fact, sometimes the most familiar things hold the power to help you feel lighter, healthier, and more at ease. Let's begin this journey with something that might already be sitting in your kitchen, quietly waiting to be noticed. If you appreciate gentle and helpful advice like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Advice for Seniors channel and share this video with loved ones. Someone out there may be silently struggling, not knowing where to start. If you ask anyone who grew up in a traditional home, you'll likely hear about this fruit. Prunes. What may seem like old-fashioned food from Grandma and Grandpa turns out to be one of the most loyal friends for your digestive system after 60. In today's world of digestive enzymes, synthetic fiber, and a shelf full of fast-track pills, prunes appear with quiet confidence. No flashy packaging, no loud advertising, but carrying a natural power that even modern science has come to respect. Just 3 to 4 prunes a day provide your body with excellent fiber, both soluble and insoluble. This stimulates bowel movement, adds natural softness to stools, and helps everything move smoothly through the intestines. But prunes offer more than fiber. They also contain sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that helps retain water in the colon. In other words, sorbitol softens stool without causing pain or cramping, unlike some harsh laxatives. Mr. David, 72, once shared, "I tried everything: powders, yogurt, flax seeds, juice, still constipated. Then someone told me to try prunes. I laughed, thought it was an old folks' tale, but I gave it a shot, 3 every morning, and it worked." Within a week, he no longer had to spend ages in the bathroom. The bloating and morning sluggishness disappeared. He relied less on medications and stopped worrying about building tolerance to them. What's wonderful about prunes is that they're not hard to eat. You can snack on them, add them to your morning oatmeal, mix into salads, or blend into smoothies for a natural touch of sweetness without added sugar. And this isn't just folk wisdom. Numerous studies confirm the effectiveness of prunes in improving bowel regularity, especially among older adults. So if you're still searching for a solution, if you're tired of heavy mornings and frustration, try returning to something simple, an old favorite that might offer your body a completely new beginning. If there's something that might surprise you on your digestive health journey, it's the power of very small things. And few things are smaller or mightier than chia seeds. They have no strong flavor, no scent, no eye-catching color. Yet each chia seed, smaller than a pinhead, is packed with plant fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, and, most impressively, the ability to absorb over 10 times its own weight in water. When soaked in water or milk, chia seeds swell up and form a soft gel-like coating, mimicking how soluble fiber behaves in the gut. This gel softens stools, stimulates gentle bowel movement, and importantly, doesn't cause cramping like many synthetic fibers. Everything happens gently, quietly, but with remarkable effect. Just 1 to 2 teaspoons of chia seeds daily can provide an ideal amount of fiber, without bloating, discomfort, or heaviness. perfect for sensitive digestive systems. Miss Susan, 69, once said, "I thought eating more vegetables was enough, but the older I got, the more sluggish my stomach felt. Then I started mixing chia seeds into almond milk every morning. Within days, I felt lighter. By the end of the week, I was regular again. I felt refreshed." You don't have to overhaul everything. Just stir a spoonful of chia into breakfast, in yogurt, oatmeal, juice, or even in a cooling afternoon pudding. You're giving your body a steady, gentle ally. One important tip: always soak chia seeds before eating. Soaking makes them easier to digest and maximizes their cleansing and nutrient-absorbing power. You might be amazed at how such a small change, one little spoonful, can create such a big difference in how your body responds. And it reminds us of a familiar truth. Often, you don't need grand gestures to feel better, just small, consistent, and right ones. If you could choose just one food each morning that's easy to prepare, kind to your stomach, and truly nourishing, make it oats. There's a reason why oats are considered the breakfast staple in Western households, and why so many nutritionists recommend them to people over 60 as the ideal way to start the day. Oats are rich in fiber, yet easy to digest. They are gentle, don't cause bloating, and contain a special soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Beta-glucan forms a gel-like substance in the intestines, softening stool, lubricating the digestive tract, and promoting healthy bowel movement. But it does more than that. Beta-glucan also helps lower bad cholesterol, LDL, regulates blood sugar, and nourishes the immune system, all of which become increasingly important as the body begins to slow down with age. Mr. George, 74, struggled for years with chronic constipation. Even with plenty of vegetables and water, he still felt heavy and uncomfortable. Then his doctor advised, try replacing breakfast with oats. Skeptical but willing, he gave it a try. A week later, he called his daughter and said, "I've never had such easy mornings in years." Stories like Mr. George's are not rare. Many older adults who add oats to their daily routine find themselves feeling lighter, more refreshed in the mornings, and noticeably more energetic. Oats are also incredibly versatile. Cook them into a simple porridge, soak them overnight in plant milk for a cool, soft breakfast, mix in fruit and nuts, bake them into bars, or cook them savory with veggies, eggs, or bone broth for a light evening meal. Even better, oats are a natural prebiotic, meaning they feed the good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut microbiome improves digestion, boosts immunity, lifts mood, and reduces inflammation. So if you're looking for a gentle, reliable way to start your day, something simple, warm, and comforting, begin with a bowl of oats. Not fancy, not expensive, not complicated. Sweet potatoes are one of the most humble, beloved comfort foods of our childhood. Yet surprisingly, modern science now confirms that sweet potatoes are a silent savior for digestion, especially for older adults. Each sweet potato is packed with both soluble and insoluble fiber. This helps bulk up stool, stimulates healthy bowel movement, and encourages smooth, natural elimination without discomfort. What's even more special is that the fiber in sweet potatoes also feeds good gut bacteria, helping to balance your microbiome and boost immune strength, which becomes increasingly essential as we age. Sweet potatoes also contain resistant starch, a type of starch that isn't digested in the small intestine, but ferments in the colon. There, it becomes food for gut bacteria, producing short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation, protect gut lining, and enhance nutrient absorption. Ms. Linda, 71, had relied on laxatives for years. She joked, "Without pills, nothing moves." Then on a trip to the countryside, she had sweet potato every morning instead of bread. She noticed her stomach wasn't as quiet anymore. When she got home, she continued eating one small sweet potato daily. Within 2 weeks, she no longer needed medication. Everything worked naturally and felt like she was back in her 50s. Linda's story proves a simple truth. Some of the most healing things are right in front of us. We just need to value and use them the right way. Sweet potatoes are also rich in beta-carotene, vitamin A, which supports vision, healthy skin, and immunity. They contain potassium to regulate blood pressure, reduce cramps, and keep the heart rhythm steady. You can enjoy them boiled, steamed, roasted, or mashed into soups. Eat them for breakfast or as a gentle alternative to rice at dinner. Sweet potatoes keep you full without heaviness, making them perfect for older digestion. Most importantly, regular sweet potato consumption not only keeps things moving, but also lifts your mood. The gut and brain are deeply connected. When digestion flows well, your mind feels clearer, lighter, and more joyful. In a world full of pills and supplements, sometimes the true solution is the simplest. A cool, gentle glass of kefir. Kefir, fermented milk, might already be familiar to anyone focused on digestive health. It looks like thin yogurt, tastes mildly tart, and smells slightly nutty. But don't let its plain appearance fool you. Kefir is a quiet hero for anyone battling bloating, sluggish digestion, and persistent constipation. What makes kefir special is its incredibly rich probiotic content, 3 to 5 times more than regular yogurt. These live cultures repopulate your gut, balance pH, improve digestion, and naturally encourage healthy bowel movement. Mr. Henry, 75, struggled for years with bloating, irregularity, and poor appetite. After trying many methods, a friend from abroad sent him kefir grains and instructions. Henry thought, it's just another dairy product, like yogurt. But after just 3 days of daily kefir, he felt his stomach lighten, his appetite return, and the discomfort after meals vanished. Unlike laxatives or artificial enzymes, kefir doesn't cause dependence, cramping, or disrupt natural rhythm. Instead, it gently restores balance, bit by bit, day by day, helping your body find ease again. The best part, you can drink kefir straight, blend it into smoothies, pour it over fruit or cereal. If dairy isn't your thing, there are plant-based versions from almond, coconut, or oat milk, equally gentle on the stomach. Kefir also boosts immunity, reduces inflammation, and enhances nutrient absorption, vital for aging bodies. Start with just a small glass each morning. 100 milliliters is enough. You may notice not just digestive changes, but mental clarity too. Because when the gut feels good, the mind calms down. And you might agree with Mr. Henry when he said, you don't need anything expensive, just what's right, enough, and consistent, and the body will know how to heal itself. We've now explored 5 foods, not exotic, not magical, but familiar, accessible, and easy to find in any kitchen. And within that simplicity lies a quiet power, the power of nature, of daily care, and of truly listening to your body. Constipation isn't the price of aging, it's a signal, sometimes loud, sometimes subtle, that your digestive system needs nurturing. And thankfully, you don't need extreme changes or costly interventions. You just need to start with a glass of kefir, a bowl of warm oats, or a few chewy prunes as a gentle snack. Your body doesn't need perfection, it needs your attention. It needs you to listen when it feels heavy, to pause when it feels tired, and to care for it with compassion, not pressure. If there's one thing you can begin today, let it be something small but lasting. Maybe add chia to your milk, swap out morning bread for steamed sweet potato, or simply keep up the habit of drinking kefir daily. These little things done consistently become the foundation of a healthier gut, a clearer mind, and a lighter, more joyful aging journey. And if today's message has helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Please share this video, subscribe to Advice for Seniors, and send it to someone you love, because one small action could ease someone's silent discomfort. Thank you for walking this journey with us. Wishing you strength, peace, and the tenderness to listen to your body each and every day.